Let's talk Diddy. Let's talk Diddy, baby. It is not looking. At first, I thought Diddy was going to beat this trial until yesterday when I saw I'll Be Sure talking. And I'll Be Sure said in his own words, I'm going to say allegedly, but I'll Be Sure said in his own words on a Fox interview, he said he feels like Diddy is the reason why he was in the coma and the reason why he had to get a liver transplant, liver transplant. He said he talked to his lawyer and said he will testify against Diddy if they call him to. That's going to be the nail in the coffin, because one thing about the defense, they going to come with everything they got, and you can't beat that. When that man say that, and I'll Be Sure is loved by many, but I'll Be Sure said Kim Porter was in the best shape of her life. There's no way she passed away from pneumonia. He's not buying it. So basically, he got a lot of stuff on Diddy. He's going to come out and say it. So look for shortly during the trial. Diddy is not looking good because he got so many people coming against him. You know, some of those lawyers are going to eat the people up. They're going to eat them up and they're going to get rid of them. But you can't get rid of everybody. And all the stuff, the nail in the coffin to let people know what type of person Diddy is, that video when he was kicking. See that video when he was kicking and stomping Cassie? That's going to show the jury what type of madman he is. Not to mention his lawyers recusing themselves. Like they jumping off the case. That lets you know when a lawyer jump off the case. When a lawyer, let me tell you something about a lawyer. Lawyers, they make their fortune off people like Diddy. Off people saying they innocent. They could make a ton of money off Diddy. Why would you recuse yourself on a case like this? Because you know it ain't no winning it. You know the stakes is too high. You know everything is stacked against your client, and you don't want that stain on your record. Lawyers don't recuse themselves. They go get the money. Diddy is a cash cow. So when I see lawyers quitting and he beefing up, he going to get other lawyers, that's letting me know he in some real trouble. I'll Be Sure is another nail in the coffin. I'll Be Sure is gonna be he gonna be the glue. He gonna be that gorilla glue to seal the coffin closed. He's done. You know, they trying to pick jurors and all that, and it's getting ugly. And what's gonna make it even uglier is if any women is on the jury panel. If you got women in your jury, that man better pick all men. He better pick all men, because after they say what they think happened to Kim Porter, and they say if I'll Be Sure get up there and say what happened to him, and then if the women on the jury panel see that Cassie Ventura tape, and Cassie, that's another nail. Cassie is I don't know how Cassie is able to testify, and she was paid, with an NDA to stay out of it, but that's the federal government, so they don't care. But that might be Diddy's way out of it, because if they violate his rights, then he'll be able to go up for what you call it when you come back to court. I can't remember what you call it. Come back for appeal. And that might be Diddy's way out, because I don't think Cassie is supposed to be able to I heard them say they're not going to ask her about none of her medical records. So that means he done put her in the hospital. And allegedly they saying he put Kim Porter in the hospital plenty of times, broke her nose, allegedly, all kind of stuff. So if a woman juror hears that, y'all know what time it is. They gonna give him the coldest verdict in the world, man. Diddy done really did some crazy stuff, and it done caught up with him. I wonder what happened to the white boy who got caught, the one who was allegedly trafficking the work for Diddy. Then they got Carisha. They say they say she was getting $250,000 a month. That's a nice payday. Bro, I know you. you would have did the same thing for $250 a month. Bro, you getting $1 million every 4 months. You don't need a record deal. She don't need to rap. She don't need to rap at all. So, I wonder how the kids is looking at this. When I'll Be Sure, because I know one of them sons is I'll Be Sure. I don't know his name. I don't know if it's Quincy or whatever. But I wonder how he feel about Kim Porter passing away and the way they did everything. Because I'll Be Sure finna drop a bombshell. Real talk. I saw I'll Be Sure talking yesterday, and he was saying some stuff like, he was saying he didn't care what Diddy did, long as he kept it out his backyard. So I guess Diddy kept playing in I'll Be Sure's backyard. I guess he's saying, because he kept messing with Kim, he had a problem with that. That was both of their baby mamas. So Kim really scored, though. When you think about it, Kim scored because she had a millionaire back then she got a trillionaire with Diddy. So she done really had some loot in her life. She struck gold 2 times. But it's crazy that what happened to her, man, that's the cold part. If that's true, if Diddy did that, he was wrong for that, man. But Diddy done did a few things, and listen to me, when all these people come and sue you, you did that. 127 people are suing you civilly. Man, all them people ain't lying. Ain't no all 127 people ain't lying. I know that for sure. Come on, man. It's like somebody that don't nobody mess with. She get into it with everybody. It ain't them. It's her. Everybody talk bad about this person. Everybody don't want to be around this person. It ain't because it's of them. It's her. She the problem. Diddy's the problem. Diddy was using his. I believe, and this is my opinion, allegedly, he had all that power and that went to his head, and he was making people do the unthinkable because he had the power. Some people with power do strange things, man. But I wasn't there to see it, so I don't know. But I know when 127 people suing you, and people stepping up to put that nail in the coffin, this person ain't innocent. And I don't care what nobody say. I seen the video just like the whole world seen it, bro. I see what type of person Diddy is. He whooped Cassie out. You stump your enemy. You stump somebody that you really, really got a problem with, that you really, really hate. You don't stump no pretty girl like that. She couldn't have did nothing that bad for you to stump her out like that. You gonna get every man in this world gonna get into it with his woman. They might have a fight, but you do not beat your woman up like she's a man, bro. You do not stump your woman like she's a man. But if you're getting any value from this video, I appreciate it if you like, follow us. And I take that back. Yes, a woman can do something to make a man that mad. But if you get any value from this video, please like, follow, and subscribe. Like, follow, and subscribe. It don't cost 1 red cent to like, follow, and subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, I appreciate it if you hit that like button so the video could travel in the YouTube atmosphere and get around to gain some legs and run around to some more people that might like the video for me, and they might subscribe to my channel. I'm just trying to get my channel up. I appreciate it.